my dudes, Phantom Gaming here, and today I am back playing Doki Literature Club. So this is the day 2 of Doki Literature. So if you haven't seen the previous video, which is day 1, then I recommend you to check that out. So again, warning, kids, please do not watch this. This is at least 13 plus years old game. So yeah. Okay, so let's just start again. Let's just start, not again. Hi again, Phantom. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Haha. Right, nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Right. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Why was I the last one though? Thanks for keeping your promise, Phantom. Welcome, Yuri. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserves us any slack. Okay, again, Natsuki, why are you so mad at me? Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Ah, right. Now you're mad at me. And last year too! Okay. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in her club room. Ooh. Natsuki finds herself stuck between, say, Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Phantom always gives it his best, as long as he's having fun. Jesus, literature isn't that fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. What? Really? Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? Yeah. I might be a little jealous. Why? How come? You and Phantom can become good friends too. Sayori. Speechless. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh! Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Oh wait, Sayori! Me? Not really. Don't be shy.
Don't be shy, put some more!
It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sorry made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Huh? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Or you could walk out, you know. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Is she accidentally, or is she just purposely? She even picked up a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I don't even know what the book is. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversations in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, that she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slammed down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? You know you could read Yuri's book, right? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. Yeah, do it. When I feel a little too tired to read, I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversations with Monica. They're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to the creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. Huh? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know. And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. You know, all this conversation is just me hearing them, eavesdropping them while I'm trying to speak. Well, what's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Yes. What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Again. You know, you guys could bake like cookies. Why cupcakes though? Haha, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Seriously. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I found myself smiling. In the end, sorry, still the usual self. But the rain lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sari can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Gee. Wah! I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. What's so cool? I nearly fell on my chair. Oh, sorry. Wait! Actually, I'm not sorry at all. Okay. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Well, it could be. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime. You know. You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It is what I do best. That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. That is true. You always set your house on fire. Once? You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on, at least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Huh? Sayori glances around at herself. Oh my god. How's it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I ran my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. That's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. Yeah, that's right. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Oh, okay, savage. Hey! And you don't even keep your blazer button up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Oh! Because roast. Huh? That's super mean. Sorry, but you thank me later. I start to button a blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does this kind of things. Huh? Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. When? If you ever button it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. Why are you smiling about? It means my... Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer button up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hesitantly unbuttons her blazer once more. Seriously, again? Phew! That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I will get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Whoa, okay. You just read my mind. What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Huh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Please. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little early. Yeah. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. That is true. Yeah, I guess so. So, maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking at that time. Man, it's impossible to tell you with you some. Wait, what? It's impossible to what? Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Oh, okay. Huh? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Oh yeah! Phantom, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastically, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, do you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, I did. My relaxation ends. I was relaxed that time? Okay. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out the poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh, who should I show my poem to first? Oh, you have to choose? Alright, what should I go first? Should I go with my best friend? Should I go with someone who is always angry at me? Should I go with someone who gave me a book? Or should I go with someone that I do not trust? And yes, I do not trust Monica. So, let's see. You know what? Let's go with the angry person. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. That is true. What? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. I just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? Okay, I clearly chose the wrong person. I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, piglets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Click outside point area to continue. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly! I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set out for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps to bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, so let's go for Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! Sorry, I forgot to start speaking. So you started it for like a minute and you just stopped. You forgot to speak. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. Cool! I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thoughts, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Wait, Natsuki's the one that is angry at me, right? Yep. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? That's true. Okay. Gold under the light. You can't read this. What's this? Tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green. What does it say? View? Wait, I don't know what it says. Of the future. Hue of the future. Okay. I bathe. Calm breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicken back. Is it just me? Or is this so hard to read? Alright. What? I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. No, it's fine, it's cursive. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. No, I was stuck between Hugh, Liu, or something else, or Ryu. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. It's just tough for me to read because I don't normally read cursive handwriting, so that's hard. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Phantom. Really? Must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Great, okay. I'm gonna leave Monica. I'm gonna go for Sayori. Hello. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Phantom. Huh? Love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Huh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a phantom poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Phantom. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Try new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Hold on, let me... Alright. The fan was... I'm kinda cold, that's why. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright. I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Well, let's see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Okay, are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue is a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. Whoa, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Wait, what? Sayori, this is just a guess, but you wait until this morning to write this. No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or a no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Okay. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? Yeah, even though? It's better to skip breakfast. Great. Get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. That was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Okay. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Okay, so last is Monica. Okay. Hi, Phantom. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestion for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Can we get back to the poem? Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. Much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Phantom. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Great. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. Let's return to the game. Alright. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. Great. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Haha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claimed to not be very good. Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see, yeah. Well, let's read it then. Oh, it's quite a hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. Appear inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I feel real. What does this say? I real blind like a film felt left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas knows. I don't know. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. Okay. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like this because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a big dark puddle of ink. Oh, that's true. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay. Phew. I guess it's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to the earth. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. Why? The gingering exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. Why do you look mad? And why do you look worried? As they read in tandem, I watch each other of their expression change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrowed in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Do you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Okay, I see. Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. This is going well. I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Phantom did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Phantom liked my point too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Okay. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Huh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Phantom appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh, is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who mentioned... Okay. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, you guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Phantom, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Phantom. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste of... Oh, it's a waste. You understand that, right, Phantom? Well... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? I don't know. It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course it's going to be... Oh no, I don't want to choose any of them. If I choose Yuri, Natsuki is going to smack me. If I choose Natsuki, Yuri is just going to be so sad and disappointed. Help me, Sayori. Natsuki. Natsuki glanced at me, drawing up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turned to Yuri. Yuri! Okay, well, both of them are disappointed. Well, Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah! Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Phantom, well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Okay. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they are amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. Oh, make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna end the video here. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, leave a like and subscribe. And I guess I'll see you guys next time. Bye!